Hey, Shadow Knights of EverQuest have been working tirelessly for the last, I don't know, 2 weeks. We are finally down to our final step for the Interix Curse 1.0 Epic. I thought I'd bring you along. We can see it, and then I can watch it all over again later. So here we are in the City of Mist, and we are running about midway through, just past the arena, and before we get to the moat area. Let's click bobbing cords off. We don't need that. There we go. Oh. All right. This Larnick, that's who we're looking for. All right, he is going to want, oh, let's take a look at it here. He wants the Corrupted Ghoulbane, the Heart of the Innocent, Head of the Valiant, and Will of Inaruk. Supposed to give it to him, and then a human form is supposed to spawn, and then we kill it. There he is. There we go. Look how easy that was. He's supposed to have... Oh, no. I got the token here. There we go. Holy cow, I was freaking out there for a second. After our turn in, we get this token. Feel sorry for that guy. And now our... There he is. Marl. He spawns. Usually he is in Toxilus Forest in the Karen Island with all the kitty cats. So we give him this. And there we have it. Interix Curse. Let's compare it to our weapon we have right now. 40 damage, 45 delay, two-handed slash. Boy, I thought it was a one-hander. Huh. Okay, cool. Two-handed slash. Let's take a look at this two-handed slash that we are using currently. Willbreaker of the Omen, of the Dark Omen. 1244 damage, 37 delay. Tons of ridiculous stats against the 40 damage, 45 delay with era appropriate, really good stats. But we have this tears of target, what tears at your target soul, the soul consumption. It's a the life tap. So let's take this off. Let's get that Interix Curse going. Ooh, look at that. All right, let's go pick something and see if we can life tap it. This guy here. Oh. And we want to go here. That didn't work. I thought it was supposed to be a life tap. Or does it proc and do it automatically? I have no idea. It may be a proc. Or I wonder if you click it from your bags. I don't know. Either way, pretty cool. Let's see if we F9. Need function F9. At this one, I don't know. I've never been good at changing. There we go. Look at that thing. Cool. Well, there you have it. And I think what we're going to do shortly is we are going to go and do an epic request. And then we can get the ornament. So all weapons will look like this. Well, that was fun. That was a good 2 weeks doing this, you know, on and off. It's not like it took every second, but I took the majority of my playing time with Mildred doing all of the farming for all the different components. So, and that's that. Oh, let's kill this guy. Let's see if it goes off. Nope. Well, she's crushing pretty good with it. There we go. All right, well, we're going to go off and we're going to do an epic request. So we will catch you in just a little bit at Felwith A, the main Felwith. So we'll be outside of Felwith, probably just pick up at the Plane of Knowledge book. We'll see you then. All right, we are back from our last kill for the epic. You know what, we should put that on while we're thinking about it. Let's get that thing going. Should just have that for this. All right. Got back from City of Mist. We're now in Plane of Knowledge. We are at the Felwith Stone. So we are going to go this way, and then we'll head over to Felwith so we can start the epic request for our ornament of the Innerix Curse. So we'll see you there once we hit Greater Fadark. No, it did say Northern Felwith, and I believe that's how they say it here. North and South Felwith, not A and B. We need to get up top, above that bridge right there. So we'll head in here to the Paladin Guild. Whoop, gotta go this way. Through this secret door. I've seen a lot of YouTube with the evil races where they like to come in here and kill the guards. So I'm going to have to wait for this guy to go by before I can start my quest, because I think he's going to attack me. So we'll just let him do his thing. He doesn't even know we're here. Alright, let's try to do this in a hurry. You got a pain look on her face, something's wrong. She said, nothing. We want to go. How was your mission? Mostly fond of Antonica. Was it Excursion? Nope, it's Antonica. And then she's talking about this. We go to Rathe here. We got stories, and I have an interesting tale to tell. There we go. We get an epic request. So we have to go to all these locations, and one will be like an event that we have to complete. The rest we just have to show up. So let's go back to being invisible before the guards come back, and we will head out. We are going to go to the northern desert of Rathe. That's where the Shadowknight event is. So, you know what? Let's just get a little further away from these guards. There we go. And what a coincidence, we have our Northern Desert Outlook device that we use to go to the Tides of Time. We can use it to go to the Northern Desert of Rathe. Here we are. Off we go. Alright, of course, we're at the southern portion. We need to go all the way up to the north. But that's fine. Gives us something to do. When I started doing the epic, it took a few days. I think it was out of 2 weeks. I think I actually had to spend like 10 days doing it because a few of the mobs that we needed weren't up, so I had to kind of hang around in the zone for a while. And at this level 120, nothing was difficult. Everything was like one slash and a kick, and the fight was over. So it really wasn't that like exciting. So I was gonna record some of that, but you know, after I did the first one off camera, I was like, boy, that's not gonna be exciting at all. So I thought I would do this just so that you could see the different places you have to go in order to do the epic request so that you can get your ornament. Every single one is the same aside from the one location you go to for your specific class. So normally, if you're not a Shadow Knight, you go here and then you just go into the fake wall, and you go in like, you know, 30-40 feet, I think, up to like the first corner, and then you get a check mark saying that you were here. Let's see. We just have to get near it. Yeah, there we go. Normally you have to go in, but here you don't have to. Alright, so we have this. Our brittle stone. So we want to click that. There we go. Now that's taken us to a whole new like instance. And we just have to go do a bunch of stuff. Alright. And get our Spirit of the Wolf going. Need to head over here. These huts right up here. That's where we're headed. So we hail this guy. He's like, oh man, this guy's stealing stuff. He's tired of it. And now we get this window here. Let's pull this a little bit closer. Do we want to help the merchant live, or help the merchant, or do we want to save the thief? And we want to help the merchant kill the thief. There we go. And now here is basically the Shadow Knight version and the Paladin version. So we want the Shadow Knight version. We'll hail her. And she's saying some stuff like, oh, you got the knight, you're, you know, yeah. And you say, I'm willing. Now we're going to head to a new instance. And we get all these different little abilities here that it gives us. All right. So here we go. Now we just have to head south. In the distance you hear yelling of the militia. You must head south. Fair enough. Let's head south. No Spirit of the Wolf either. As you can see, our boots are not available. And we have severe wounds, so we're going to have to med up for a little bit. The body is wrecked by immense pain. Hopefully that'll go away pretty soon. Let's see, I think we got to go over this way. We just got to head south, that's right. On this one we just head south. We're at 3%. 2.5. Kill this armadillo. There we go, just because. Oh, I fall to the ground. We got a lot of stuff going on here. Blindness. Uh-oh. It says stranger. I think that's supposed to be Mildred replying. Just nothing like... You did this to me. You can't love me. Brother, we're in love. Why is my heart not ever... it's just too fast. People are squawking in the background, saying stuff, you know, some lore. We got some biz going on. Now they're asking, you alive? There we go, now we're back. He didn't think I was going to make it. Not too many folks come crawling from Freeport, you know. We're incapacitated. That's not cool. This guy's going to help us out. Gives us some water. Uh-oh. We don't have control, so I can't stand up. I can't look at my bags. Sword's over there. Travel on in good health. There we go. I don't have any bags. So we got to pick up our sword, equip it, and now, do you silence the fisherman or risk being followed by the militia? You get your questions. A good one. And anyway, we're not going to talk about the paladin. We're just going to talk about the Shadowknight. You kill this guy. There you go. That's good old Shadowknight work right there. And now we have to head south. You have slain. And we run south. But you can't run south along the ocean because there's a whole bunch of guards over there. And they kill you because they stink. So I had to do it 3 times. I did this already once just to make sure I knew what I was doing, and I still don't know what I'm doing. But ran down there, got killed by like 3 or 4 of them, and then tried to sneak past them and got killed by like 2 more. So the 3rd time I just ran into the middle. We've got to go that way. We got to be in the middle of the zone anyway, so it's just better. So we get this ability, class, we get a life tap. Definitely want to make that. There we go. A lot of slow running on this one. Uh-oh, why do I run? Somebody's after me. I don't see anybody on extended target, but they're not. I think they're actually talking about what we're supposed to go do. Oh boy, we got a guard on us. Oh, gee. Guess I was too close to those guards. Well, that's not going to be cool. All right, I can outrun them. Nice. Last time the first time I stayed and fought them, and that was not cool. I mean, there were so many of them. Not like they were hitting that hard, but you're definitely not going to be hitting for 14,000 against these guys. Oh boy. Oh, let's just kill this guy, I guess. Life tap him. Come on. I'm going to run away from him. Let's see if I can leave him behind. Nope. This guy, he wants a piece. Oh, let's just kill him. If I can. I'm not even attacking, for crying out loud. There, I guess. Cool, he ran off. Now it looks clear, I guess. I gotta go a little more west. That's great. I'm at 57%. Boy, remember the good old days of running around like this? No Spirit of Wolf. That's why the game felt so big. It just took forever to get anywhere. Now with the super ridiculous speed we have from the Journeyman's Compass, it really does make short work of every zone. Alright, now we gotta get up in here. We don't want a zone. There we go. We gotta fight these guys. Alright, let's life tap that guy. There we go. Try to get as much back as we can. Almost like auto attack isn't even working. Oof. Alright, just keep life tapping this guy. That seems to be the only way to kill this one. Is use life tap. Hitting for 36, 32. I'm only getting hit for 21. That's pretty significant, especially with how much health I don't have. There we are. Let's get this guy. Let's life tap him. We'll get him. Ooh, I hit for 46. That's pretty good. Getting hit for 3 and 4. Can't see my target. Wish I could kick. Guess I'd have that. Nice. Hit for 32, 26, ooh, a 49. There we go. That's how we do it. Try to life tap this guy again. Getting a little bit of my health back, up to 61%. There we go. Oh. Now we're heading to the plane of hate. It's doing some lore stuff here. The enmity is saying that the plane of hate's alive and it's all cool. And here we go. Alright, so what we want to do is kill the paladin. That's our choice. Alright, now we gotta go this way. I gotta kill the drake too? I think I might have to. I don't know, or follow it out. I think I have to kill the drake. There we go. Now if I don't fuss around with anyone, they won't bother me. We're going up here on the map to this area with the 2 stairs. And then we got this guy here is an agent of Mithromar, and we want to kill him. There we go. And now we go back. First time I did this, I was attacking everything that moved, but then I noticed that if I didn't attack them, since I'm not the paladin, they don't bother me here. Ooh. Got to kill some stuff here. Where's there we go. Got all these little guys. Oh, not cool. You guys are about to kill me. Ooh, dodge that bullet. We're down to 10%. It's ridiculous. We got some lore going on here. We got that Larikar. That's the guy we killed for our the epic, the last guy. There we go. Next step. We want to leave the uniform. Now this part here, I'm not 100% sure, but I'm going to do it the way I think I'm supposed to. Oh, we don't have our... We need to ask, where is Lenore? That's the guy that was in City of Mist that we had to kill. Holy cow, we got a bunch of people here. Oh man, even another one. Okay, one down. So we got to kill these guys, and then it's like we have to say, where's Galnor when they're dead, and then I think just kill them all after they're down, and then you get to leave the area. Otherwise, you keep getting bumped back to here if they don't tell you what to do. So I'll just keep asking where while I'm fighting, just because. I don't think you have to. And the way I like to do the epic request is you do your mission first, because if you goof it up, you don't have to run to all of the other places. The way I did it for Delilah, our shaman, I had to do it 3 times. First time, you know, I did all the locations, and then I went to the end to do the final fight, and I screwed it up. So then the next time I came back, I just did the final fight, but I screwed that up again. And then the third time I was able, there was that one little tiny thing I was supposed to do that I wasn't doing, and it screwed that up, you know, every time. So the third time I figured it out, so I did that, and then I went and did all the check-ins. So start with this one, because worst case scenario, you don't have to spend 2 hours or more. It takes a beat to go to 15 other locations throughout, and EverQuest are all over the place. Okay, so now we're gonna target this guy and say where. It's like, where is he? Oh yes, the Hope, new lieutenant. They'll make quick work of you. So then you just kill him. Where is he? He lies silent, unwilling to speak. Yeah, we just kill him. Where is he? Yep, he's saying the same stuff before, so we kill him. Shakes his head, appears to lose his words. Yeah, we'll help him find him. This cat, I'd rather die. Well, that's, we can accommodate. And he spits blood at my boots. There we go. Okay, so that's that. I don't think I have to go and kill everybody in this place. But I did the first time. I killed everyone in this building. But I'm going to see if I can just do it now without having to do that. We'll see. If I get ported back, then I know I have to kill everyone. Guess I can't kill these guys. Nope, I can kill that guy. He's confused, in horror. There we go, now we'll kill him. Alright. Let's check out our map. Okay, apparently I have to kill every single person in the building. Okay, we can do that. Oh. All right, we'll just take these guys down. I really think it's great, though, that Daybreak is doing this. You know, you spend a lot of time at the early levels, you know, getting your epic, and then you know, it becomes worthless. So it's nice that we can do this to get an ornament so that you get a current weapon that actually works. And it looks like you're epic. We just gotta take these girls out. Oh, they're level 50. Level 50 Shadowknight. So apparently we do have to kill everything. I kill it and then kill it. We kill each person, and then I do that where is Galnor bit, and then kill them after they're on the ground. Yeah, but I don't know. There we go. I guess that was enough. So now we have to go to Galnor's home. I'm going to go this way. And it's cool because we're in the old Freeport, which is cool. The new Freeport looks neat, but I don't know. I don't like it when they mess around with the old zones. I think the classic zones should stay classic and don't mess with them. If you want to make something look good, make a new zone. I think this is our last guy, and we can head into Galnor's house. Oh, something in the corner. Click on the book. Feel a sudden shot of heat. Your vision blurs. Your mind fills with rage. The backstabber has usurped your love away from you. The scars you carry are his doing. He would have killed you if you hadn't gotten the other day. All right, so now we got to head. Doesn't head to the Temple of Mars. Even with my glasses, the text is just small enough that it's difficult to read. But I don't want to change the font size because then it looks stupid. Oh boy, here we go. It's on. Where's our yellow? That's who we want to fight first. Oh, gee whiz. We want to just kill all the easy stuff first? Make it go away? Kill the easy one, so at least they're not hitting you the entire time that you have to fight the harder one. Oh, she's the yellow. Can we do life tap again? Arm touch. Let's make a hotkey for that. Let's do that one. There we go, getting some health back. Come on, Harm Touch, let's be able to use you again. 1 hour? What? Ugh. Well, let's ask her where Galnor is. Maybe we can confuse her, get her off her game a little bit. She's doing some biz. Oh, that's not even cool. Let's kill this guy. Oh, she's healing him. And she's not playing fair. There we go. Hopefully she'll run out of mana soon. Who knows? There we go. We're taking her down pretty good. Wow. Hitting her pretty heavy there. Nice. In the 5 to 900 range. Gotta like that. Okay, so now we're at the Temple of Mar. And we just have to fight our way up. There's something here. Oh boy, let's not get attention from those three. Gonna fight this girl. So hopefully nothing bad will happen to us. And it's like they've got it tuned just enough so you don't die, but it's not just a walk in the park. Let's ask her where Galnor is. Like, wait, what? What are we talking about? Ah, gotcha. Like telling her shoelace is untied. Oh, don't want to get hit in the back. Oh, that is blinding. Now we gotta get Theo. Man, I do not want to do this all over again. Oof. That doesn't sound good. He's only hitting me for 65 and 35. Got a ridiculous amount of hit points, though. Down to 1,600. man, really? He healed himself? Okay. Hear a door opening. That doesn't seem like it's a good idea. Let's see if we can distract him. Oh, come on. He was at 6%. Man. He healed himself for even more this time. Oh well, he'll run out of mana eventually. I'll just keep trying to distract him. At 15%. Let's see if we can use Life Leech again. Hit him before he heals. There. Oh, man. No, if we're fighting one at a time, it's not horrible. There we go. That helped out. That went from in the high 20s to the high 30s. Just going to keep life leeching as much as we can. Up to 45% health. Yeah. There we go. That'll teach him. Alright, now once you're up here, do Gather Shadow. And then we like walk into this thing. Alright. It's Galnor. Comes up, he's doing his thing. Oh, and Lark. Soul check, get out of the way. Wait, dude. I want to see this. You're still in the way, buddy. Come down here. There you go. He's like, you stink. I know. I do. They're brothers. Oh! He got him. Within Eric's curse, no less. Oh, there she is. She's like, I can't believe it. We had to kill her also in City of Mist. She's upset. What is he doing? Been all toward years. They're doing their thing. And for the Shadowknight, eventually, there we go. She shows up here. We hail. And then we get to attack and kill her. I think we have to wait for some text to go. There we go. Now you get this final decision. Okay. Like, hey, what's up? Ah, there we go. Ta-da. There we go. And now we're heading back to the northern desert of Rathe. All right, that is the northern desert of Rathe complete. And we'll just start doing all the rest one at a time. So we will see you at the next location. All right, we are in the Dreadlands. We are in the Lost Valley. You can go to your guild hall and you can buy a Shattered Bone of the Dreadlands to get the free port here. You end up at the Wizard Spire. We want to run over here to the old Combine Empire. Let's go invis against the undead, which we can't do that because we're running. There you go. Everything is a skeleton in this area, so I don't feel like fighting anything. We want to run to the back. This one here. The side, actually. This Eladric Symphony. Let's go here. I believe this is the Bard. You just show up and voila. Check mark. All right, next we are going to head over to the Lake of Ill Omen, but we are going to have to, we're going to run all the way across this, and you don't want to watch that. So we will pick up as we are zoning into Lake of Ill Omen. We're going to continue through through Dreadlands, through Fioronive, and then we'll pop into Lake of Ill Omen, and that's where we'll pick things up. We'll see you then. Here we are, Lake of Ill Omen. It's a little bit of a run from here, but I wanted to include this because I wanted some frame of reference on where you actually were or are, so that you can find this spot a little easier. Because first time it took a little bit to get it, but it's really close to the zone in here. I didn't mention it for our first portion, the Bloody Forgotten Tale of Hate's First Night. I did have the Interix Curse equipped at the time. I didn't say I had to, I just wanted to. But to kill Hope at the end, you have to have it equipped. Alright, so what we want to do is once you get out of the little zone-in river area, we want to head to a hard left and follow the wall. And we've got these rocks up here, and that's where we want to be. Like right up in this little V here, past these rocks, there'll be a little bit of a valley, and my character will be hiding in here somewhere. Right, it's in here, it's right behind it then. You gotta go down. There we are. There's There he is. So there we go. He's just chilling here, doing his thing, and that's it. All right, now we have to go to East Cabilis. So it's a bit of a run from here on the map. Way over here. That's West Cabilis, but we need to go to East. So when we get to where we're supposed to be, we'll pick up there. See you in a bit. All right, we are in East Cabilis, and of course I fell into water right as I was zoning, so less than ideal. But we'll get out of it. There'll be a ladder here eventually. Mildred swimming is off the charts, so I'm actually, I think, faster in the water. Okay, we don't want to go up that one. Do we? I don't care. Let's go up this one. Oh. There we go. We're out of the water. And we want to go that way. So, oh, here we go. Cool. Right, we're right over by the Court of Pain. That's cool. Kind of know where I am a little bit. Let's see, here we are. Okay. Now this is where we want to be. The Shaman Guild. So come in here, we'll go into this groovy thing there, and we want to go down. Everything is down. Oop. We want to keep grabbing that ladder. All right, now we're in the basement. Just follow along. Go to the right, to the left, and pretty much right in here, right where it changes. There we go. And that is Depths of Behind the Scaled Mystics. All right, and we want to head to Emerald Jungle, which is not very far from here. So as soon as we get there, we will pick up right where we left off. We are now in the Emerald Jungle. We're going to take a little, well, let's not. I was going to take a little detour and see if we could find Cervelius. I have, yeah, this should do it. Oh, not in. Try to do a pet track. It'd say target that creature and then attack. So if it's up, the pet will go running off. I was able to use the pet track for one of the epic pieces in the hole for that Ratman Guardian. So I was camping a spot that had two pretty much static spawns. They kind of moved around a little bit, but for the most part they spawned right there, and then there was one that would always pass through. So I was killing those, and then just the one time I'm like, pet track, and boom, my pet took off running. And I was like, oh great, but I couldn't find it. But luckily it wasn't too far away, so I was able to still loot the item that I needed and never actually find the body. So that was pretty cool. I feel like I got really lucky on that one. So for the Shadowknight, if you haven't done it, you're going to spend a lot of time in the hole. So something you should do is go to the Warrens and up your faction with the heretics, so you can buy the key, because you're going to be going into the city. I think you only have to go in twice, but you do have to do a turn in and get an item in return. So it's nice to not be absolutely hated when you go in there, you know. So it takes a little while because, especially as a human Shadow Knight, it seemed like I was pretty far down. I probably had to kill probably 1,000 kobolds. So, but it's pretty easy. You just run around, you just murder them, and it goes by pretty quick. So just keep checking your faction. You have to be amiable for the guards in Payneal to give you the key. Or, you can do it the other way where you just create a level 1 erudite and get the key. But I don't know, I figured since it was so easy to kill every creature, I might as well do something a little, difficult, more time consuming than difficult, but, So I figured I wouldn't, cheat and get a free key. I would earn it by getting faction. So here we are at the City of Mist, Torsus. And really all you have to do, I think you just got to run up into this area here. There we go, not even in it. And this is where you do the shaman. You come here for this, and then you got to run over to this pond that's right up here. What is it, in the northeast corner? And you got to do some stuff with the Spirit Sentinel, and it just got all weird. All right, well, we are going to, let's see, let's take a look here. Try to figure out there is no really good way anymore. Like here, you can knock off these 4 because they're basically all nearish each other. They're all on Kunark. Now everything just starts to go off the rails. There's no real rhyme or reason. The best one you want to do is you want to go to the Plane of Sky and then drop out of there, and then that's when you want to do the West Freeport one, because that's where you end up. Yeah, all right, well, I'm not sure where we're going next. Probably just to Morris Deep, might as well get that one out of the way because it is a monster of a run. So when we get where we're supposed to be, we'll pick right back up. See you in a minute. All right, we are at Castle Mistmoor, and I believe you're going to get the check as soon as you zone in. So we're going to have to deal with loading screens. I want to be able to capture the check. I think there's one other place that does the check mark as soon as you zone in. That's all you have to do. There we go, yeah. And that's it. That's Castle Mistmoor. There it is. Chink. Got it. All right, we are going to be heading over to Butcher Block. And we'll see you then. We got to run back through that huge Lesser Fate Arc and then Greater Fate Arc. And we will catch up with you as soon as we are in Butcher Block Mountains. All right, we are in Butcher Block Mountains. So we just have to take a quick little run over this way. We're going to head over to the chessboard. Go. Almost there. You can just run to the middle of the board, I think. Oh, just right next to it. Just close enough that you don't get aggro. Who's up? On. Let's kill this bishop. Oop, we got our wrong hot bar up. One that does nothing. Here we go. Okay, so that's Butcher Block. There we go. And the next one basically connected to this is the Morris Deep. So we will take a pause and we'll run over to the dock, and when we get to where we're supposed to go into Morris Deep, that's when we'll let you know. We have 8 minutes left on our Stein, which is perfect because we'll be able to, actually, you know what, we might have some more fun. We can use the firepot room. All right, I don't want to give too much away. So I will see you in Morris Deep when we get where we're supposed to be. We are in Morris Deep. We are in the southern part, over by where Fatedar is. We did a long run, so we're going to do a little bit more running and then we'll do some swimming. But now I have a little bit of extra time. You know, we can kind of go over the Shadowknight Epic. You know, when I first started, you know, you go to the Ferrot, so you're looking for all those decayed pieces. I remember when I first started, I did about 2 hours there, and I picked up 3 of the 6 pieces, and then I did a trip right over to Plane of Fear, so we could maybe pick up that piece. None of the golems or Khazad-dûl were up. I don't think I've ever seen Khazad-dûl. I've been in that zone quite a few times, especially now that I'm high enough level. But never seen Khazad. There we go. Alright, so we're just slowly working our way in. So we did that, and then, you know, a day or so later I went back and it was just like, okay, I'm going to really focus on this until we get the rest of the pieces, and I did. After a few hours, got the rest of the 3 pieces, and then went into the Plane of Fear, and whoa, all the golems were up, and I was able to get the Soul Leech. So that was really good, getting that marked off the list, and then went over to Freeport and killed 2 guards. I don't know if it's a common drop, that helmet, but I got 2 after the first 2 I killed, so that was pretty good. And then took a couple days off, and then I went to Soul A, which then I promptly killed myself falling into the lava because I wasn't expecting it to be 10k damage every time. I was expecting about 10 damage, which is normal lava, and I didn't look at my health until I noticed that it said you've died, heading back to your bind. It's like, what? So that was a little disappointing. But eventually I did go back there and I got the Mel, whatever it is. Oh, cool. I thought we had to run to the center of the island, but here we are. This is where we need to be. All right, we got the check. It's there we go, Morris Deep. Keep an eye on our check marks. But we got to run back. We're going to go over to the southwestern corner. We're going to use the firepot room, and we're going to head to another zone. But after that, you know, I was able to do all the turn-ins in the temple. I was really surprised that I wasn't hindered by any type of bad faction or anything like that. So that was really great. I was able to just turn those in, get the pieces. And that was like pretty much late at night one time. So the next day I came in and did the turn-ins and then started going to Payneal, you know, and doing that in the Foreign Quarter. Did that whole section to try to get the True Spirit faction. I don't know if I needed to or not, but I did it, and I didn't have any trouble doing any of the turn-ins. So I'll take it. And then after I started doing that, that's when I went into the hole and I was looking for the Rat Man, but I wasn't able to find him that night. So that's where I just stayed where I found the 3 and just kind of ran that way, you know, and just stayed there grinding that out. And the next day came in and I felt really lucky that I did that pet track. But we still have a bobbing corpse, so we're just going to run there. I don't know if swimming is pretty quick, though. Her swimming is off the charts. So I just started working our way through, you know. And I found that the Ghoulbane was really the easiest, just going into Felt with B and killing that guy. I mean, it took like 3 hits. And got a cool bane, didn't have to go to Lower Guck and camp a rare mob with a even rarer drop. So this way, that Jaren Nobleheart, he drops it every single time. But he is, you know, for the level appropriate, he is definitely harder than was it the Shin Lord? I'm not sure who drops it in Lower Guck, or actually it's Upper Guck, but don't have to worry about that. That was an easy one. And then the Plane of Sky, I was actually kind of nervous about, but it actually wasn't too bad. And I found a good uh, website that kind of, you know, really told you, get this item, turn it into that Sarin the Insane or whatever his name is, so you can get a key to go to the next island. And I found that the one with the Essence Tamers, the Ranger Island for the Swirling Sphere of Color, that was by far the easiest one because there's so many of them, and they were definitely not thrilled that Mildred was in their area. So I didn't have to go chase them down. They all just started swarming. I think I had at one point probably like 10, and you know, they're all basically one hit and a kick, and they're dead. You know, if it was even a kick, you know, sometimes it was just the kick, but that was really quick. It just kept blasting through them, and probably after about 10 or 15 mobs there, they dropped the sword that we needed. So that was really great. And I think I got like 7 swirling spheres of color to drop, which I thought those were actually really, really rare, but they're not. They're a little, probably just uncommon, really. That's for the Rangers. And the hardest part really was going to the Warrens and just grinding out that faction, especially being 120. But that took a while. That was probably maybe about 2 hours worth of just straight up grinding faction. But then I was able to buy the key and then continue on and not really have any issue. Um, the one thing that I found that I felt was really lucky is when you go to the hole, you got to kill the chest to get the cell key. I didn't know what I was doing or where I was going, and I just kind of slipped and fell into a dead end room that had 3 chests in it. I think that's the only set of chests that are there, but I just feel really lucky that I've found them just by accident. And I probably took about, you know, they're on like a 20-minute respawn. I think I had to get 4 rounds before the key dropped. So, and then just really the rest of it was pretty easy. The Ghost of Galor, that required a 2-day camp on that. I went to the area where it was supposed to be, and there's like 2 sides to that little graveyard, and I killed both sides quite a bit. And then, um, you know, nothing happened after probably 4 or 5 rounds. So I came back the next day and I killed that side that I was on. I was on the right side, and I was like, let me just go check the left. And there it was. You know, he was just laying there in his coffin. So we just did that, and really after that, it's just super easy. A couple turn-ins, and then you saw the last kill with Loranic, and there we go. Yeah, it was pretty good. I had a lot of fun doing it. It took a while, so, but it was a good time. I love doing those. It would have been a little more fun, maybe like level 100 or 85 to 90 maybe, because then things might have been slight bit of a challenge. So probably wouldn't have been much of a I'm probably going to get killed, but at least it wasn't just a attack done, you know. But being able to blast through this level of it is pretty good. I'm looking at doing the 1.5 and the 2.0. So those will get to be a little bit harder and a little trickier too. So all right, we're here at Hallis, so we are going to pick this stone, and we'll see you when we're in Everfrost Peaks. Maybe. There we go. We are now in Everfrost Peaks. Let's zoom in on the map. We are at the hole in the ice. So let's head in there. Good thing Mildred is level 120 because you gotta love it when you use the fire pot room and you zone in right on the dock with like 3 people that are ready to kill you. So I'm glad that you can see, let's see, 3,300, 800, 1,942. Zolchek was going to town on those guards. So I got out of there as soon as I could. So I think he killed 2 of them. So at least I know he killed 1 for sure. But I think he killed 2. So we got to head in here into the this underwater cave and the polar bears. We'll get there. I was looking at the 1.5 Epic, and it doesn't seem to be all that difficult. But, you know, there's just, you know, some steps that you got to do. And I don't think it's going to be as long as this one, the Inerix Curse. So we're heading toward the back here. It's marked on the map now. That wasn't there before, so I got a updated set of maps. But you're looking for this room right here, this big one. It's got this orb thing here. Oop. There we go. Go on the back side of it. Ooh, it's a whole thing. Okay, cool. Well, let's kill these guys. There we go. That is Everfrost Peaks. I'm not sure which one. It'd be interesting to go through, at least and look online, and to figure out. That guy's weird. Figure out which places are for what class. But all right, we are going to head to Jagged Pine Forest. So we'll see you when we get to Surefall Glade. Well, we'll just zone in. You know how to get one. You know how to get there. All right, we are in Surefall Glade. Man, I remember when you couldn't see anything, especially as a human. In this cave, without a torch or a lantern, you could not see at all. If you had a torch or a lantern, you could barely see, and with a greater lightstone, greater lightstone, you could maybe kind of see. Just enough that you, oh, that's where the wall and the floor are, and you could kind of just follow it that way. It was crazy how dark it was. All right, I'm not even sure what I'm doing. I'm supposed to say, hey, let's do this so I can show you how to get there. There we go, fake wall, that's what we want. Where are we? There we are. All right, yeah, we got to get to the fake wall. Ooh, saw that guy. Forgot to check and see if I was still in Viz, which I am. That's cool. I don't think they would be super jazzed with a Shadowknight running around here. There's a grizzly bear, so he's just chilling. There we go. This thing right here. This is where we want to go. So we're just going to click it, and we're going to deal with the loading screen again. We're not going to get the check mark as soon as we zone in. We have to run onto the other side of the zone, which I believe then we can get to Nadiria's Landing from there. If I remember correct, it came from that way to do this instead of the way we're doing it, where we're going to run this way. Yeah, we want to basically just run straight across, and then this. Let me take a look. Block zone. How do we get in? How do you get in from here? Because I remember running through like this area here. I don't know. Well, I'll figure it out when I get there. Ooh, and I haven't been in here in ages. Used to come here and kill the griffins. They were not easy. Especially a level when this thing came out. I think I was like level 45. Maybe? Yeah, it was either way. I will have to con one because it was tough coming here fighting the griffins. They social aggroed. Let's see, what is this guy? He's level 36, so I don't want to attack. Yeah, it might have been like around level 40 when this zone was introduced. All right, so you want to run straight across where it has the block zone. That's pretty much where you want to be. You get the little archway right there. There we go. And then you get the stone. I don't know why we have the stone. Must be for another quest. But that's that. And now I need to figure out how to get out of here, which I want to go to Nadaria's Landing. Oh, it's the other way. Okay, yeah, see? It was screwing me up. Okay, so we go back across the zone, and we will zone into Nadaria's Landing. And we'll see you when we get there. We made it to Nadaria's Landing. Where do we want to go? We want to go to our right. Been here 3 times, and that was to do this part of the ranger. Actually 4 times. 5 times. 3 times to do the ornament for all of the ranger epics, and twice during the shaman. So this will be my 6th time here. I don't know anything about this zone. I like it though. A lot of water though. A lot of water. Alright, we want to get down over here to this bear cave. When you do the ranger, it kicks you out. You go in, it kicks you out, and then you got to start this whole thing chasing this rabbit around and stuff. It's pretty neat. You know, you got to do track. You got to use all your skills. But for this, we just run into the cave. You get about, I don't even think you get this far in with as a ranger, and then you get booted. And then the event starts. So there's that. Get another check, Nadaria's Landing, and we are clicking these things off, one after another. Let's see, can we go to... Oh, we can't get to the southern plains of Karana from here. Whoops, we're going way past where we want to be. Which I don't really need to be recording this, but that's cool. This is a really good place to kill turtles. If you're trying to do the Megadeth achievement, there's a whole bunch of them out there. All right, we're gonna talk to this cat, and we're gonna go someplace else. Yeah, I don't think we can get anywhere from here. All right, well, we're gonna go someplace else, and we'll see you then. Welcome to the southern plains of Karana. Let's change our pet track to Quillmane. Let's see if it's up. Nope. You don't have to type in the whole name. Just the first little bit. But Quillmane's not up, so. Ooh. I don't know how far Pet Track works, though. Which could be up. This is one of the great things about EverQuest. You get to a certain area and you get this fun music that just pops up, lets you know you're someplace new. There we go. You just got to come here. Southern Karana. I never spent any time here at this one. It looks like it could be a lot of fun though. What level is this stuff? To figure it out. 15. Bet it gets a little bit. Oh, we don't want to attack this guy. Poor little fella. $28. Boy, that's a huge jump from 15 there to 28 over here. Holy moly. What's this guy? 90? 21. A little more reasonable. Alright, that would be fun to get a 22 something to come here. You might be able to kill that 28 if you're got some pretty good gear. $17. If you get up this place, maybe you could invis past that guy. Alright, well that is the Southern Plains of Karana. We have 4 to go, right? West Freeport, Plain of Sky, Acrylic Caverns, and Plain of Mischief. So we're going to head that way, and we'll see you in a bit. Not sure where we're going. I think probably just Plain of Mischief, get that one out of the way. Both Acrylic Caverns also is as out of the way as they both get, so might as well just do those first. Hey, no, we're not at a disco. We are in the Plain of Mischief. Let's see, I believe, yes, it is this one. You click this and you leave. Yeah, it is shown on the map, but that's the tree you click and then you can get out of here. Okay. And now here, you don't want to go this way. You fall into the water. You want to go all the way down here and line up with the corner. And then go up the bridge. What are these guys? These guys should be like level 50, 55-ish. 56, yep, this is pretty standard. What, Plains era, the original Plains? This was one of them. Came a little bit later than Plain of Fear and Plain of Sky and Hate. So here, let's see. We need to, I think we got to go this way through this fake door. We want to go to the main room. Yeah, there we go. There we go. That's that. This is where, in the new expansion, Lorien's Song, or Lorien's Inn, this is where one of the raids is. It's in this room right here. False treasure chest. Alright, well, Throne of Heroes and our Stein are both used up. And she... Well, we could go to Dragnar's Cauldron, or we can go back to North Row, which we don't want to do either one of those. Nope. we're just going to have to wait until, let's see, what is this? Throne of Heroes at 41 minutes. Holy moly. And this one here is 5 minutes on the Stein. So we're just going to sit here and wait until we can use one of those. And then we'll head on out of here. And we'll go to probably Acrylic Caverns, I would say. Okay. All right. So we'll see you when we're near Acrylic Caverns. Oh, all right. We're in Grimling Forest. And we are about to head into Acrylic Caverns. I spent a lot of time here just grinding out these guys looking for Acryla ore. Oh, let's get a piece just for old time's sake. They not drop it now for some reason? I mean, these guys used to drop it all the time. This is where you came and get it. It's the easy spot. Got a lot of these runes. Tell you that. Man. Alright, well, enough of that. Okay, maybe not. Well, anyway, you know, back when it was probably about halfway through the Lucelyn life cycle, that's when I started coming over here, farming this. I was trying to get money for the Epic. It's about when I got level 55. A lot of soloing. It was fun to come here. I mean, you can just spend all day here and just grinding these guys out. Oh boy. Alright, let's kill these guys, see if they drop anything. Got a cool fang. There we are, look at that. Small piece of Acryla ore, let's just loot that. Nice, for old time's sake. There we go. Alright, so we're going to zone into Acrylic Cavern right now. We're going to do the loading screen, because this is another one that you get the achievement as soon as you log in, or zone in. There we go. Oh, these guys not thrilled. She's getting a lot of zones for her Journeyman's Compass. So she's going to be running a lot faster here pretty soon. Okay, well that's this, and we still cannot get out of here. There is nothing that we can use that we, yeah. Well, no. I don't think so. 12 minutes? It's not going to take 12 minutes to get. We're just going to do this one. Let's leave all that, and we'll see you when we're headed to the Plane of Sky. Okay, we made it to the guild lobby, and we ran through North Row, through the Commons, all the way into Freeport, so we could use the book, across Plane of Knowledge, through the guild lobby, and to here, and we still have 4 minutes. So that only took 8 minutes to do. All right. This is another one where you zone in and you get the achievement or the check, whatever. We're going to get the Cloudy Stone of Vasheen. We only buy 1, not 100. That will take us up to the Plane of Sky. So here we go. And we are definitely going to deal with, yes, we want to go there, a zoning screen, but that's okay. We want to capture each one of our messages and achievements or checkpoints or objectives. There we go. Ta-da! All right. That one's done. Plain of Sky. Now our last one is West Freeport, and the only way out of here is over here. You just have to jump off. Plain of Sky is pretty interesting. You know, you'll kill something and you'll get you can buy like the key to get into the quest area and to get over to the 1.5 island. You can kill stuff to get the item to turn in to get the okay, we're gonna have to end this here because these guards are not gonna be jazzed. We gotta go further down this side of the rock, probably. There we go. Okay, now I am not 100% sure. Let's turn off the labels because that's crazy. It's in West Freeport, and we are in West Freeport. I think it's this big building right there. That's what we want. So, where are we? There we are. All right. So, I was talking about the Plain of Sky and got sidetracked. I don't know what I was saying. There's the keys, the key biz. You know, I don't think that's it. Sounds like the arena. West Freeport. Well, let's turn on our labels. Let's see. Okay. It's a big building you have to go up in. No, we're in East Freeport. See, yeah. None of this was making any sense. Yeah, you have entered East Freeport. And, you know, there's a sign that said Freeport West. I used to know where to go. Where do I go? I used to know the old Freeport. Then I started learning the new Freeport. Oh, we don't want to go in there. There we go. All right. See you when we get there. All right. I see our building already. Alright, now we have to go up to like this observatory section. In here. There we go. And that is all of them. We have our Stein, so we can head back to Plane of Knowledge. We'll see you there. Actually, we'll see you when we get back to Felwith. Alright, we are back in Felwith for the final step. We gotta head back up and see, what's her name? Lady Caroline. Oop, went the wrong way again. Oh, good thing we're in Viz. A lot of guards around here. Drop our invis, hail her before anybody comes back. Here we go. We're gonna get, we have one option. We can't do any of the others because we don't, oh boy, oh man. Zolchek coming around the corner. I thought that was a guard running at me. There we go. So we're gonna get 1 AA point and an Inorix Curse ornamentation. Let's see. There it is, Inorix Curse ornamentation. And what we'll do, we'll drop our Epic. There we go. Ta-da! So what do we do? F9. There we go. Look at that. Pretty great. All right, with that, we're going to complete our Epic and our Epic request for the Inorix Curse ornament. All right, hope that was helpful. Have a good one.